Hey friends, welcome back to Anu Talk Show. How are you doing? So let's be real for a second because most of you, if you are a coach, you are a consultant, you have an expertise, right? You are not struggling because you don't know how to coach your clients, right? You are incredible at what you do. You know how to solve big problems for your clients. I know that because once people get on the phone with you, on a consultation call with you, you close them, right? Like you have 80 or 90% close rate. That's insane. That's incredible. But the problem that you're having is not enough people are getting to the point with you to book a consultation call with you in order to convert them into a paid client. Why? Because honestly, you are not showing up, okay? You have told yourself things like, I don't know how to show up. I just can't talk to the camera. That's not really my style, Anu. Or you say, if I start talking about one thing, I pigeonhole myself, right? I literally deleted Instagram this week because it is so overwhelming for you to know how to show up, right? So in this video, I'm going to tell you right now that those excuses that you are telling yourself for months, for even for years, are keeping you invisible. And this is also for my women of color coaches and experts, because you keeping yourself visible to keep yourself safe is also keeping you broke. And you are keeping your dream clients to work with you. And because you are not showing up, you are not doing the work as the marketer, as the salesperson, your clients are deciding to work with someone else. Even though you know you can actually deliver an amazing coaching experience, an amazing client delivery for your clients. So now, one of the top challenges, right, or excuses I hear is, but Anu, you know what? I'm an introverted. I cannot show up like you. I cannot show up like that. Let's stop the thought right here because being an introvert is not a permission to hide, right? It's not a permission slip to hide. You don't need to be loud. You don't need to be screaming. You don't need to be saying bold things if that is not the way you are in real life, if that is not the authentic version of you. You don't need to dance on reels if you don't want to. You don't need to fake extroversion like that you are an extroverted human being in order to build a six-figure business. Visibility is not about how much noise you are making. Visibility is about how you are putting yourself out there, showing up in order to get found by your dream clients who want to work with you because you are solving that specific problem, right? It's about being clear, right? It's about being consistent. Those two stuff is what makes visibility. That is how you are being visible in your industry. And if you close 9 out of 10 people who you are talking to, then imagine this, okay? What if 10 people, more people, had seen your content this month? What if 20 more people had booked consultation calls with you? You would be full. You would have a booked out business, right? And you would have a client roster of dream clients. So if you think beyond telling the excuse, I'm an introvert, the real issue is not introversion, right? The real issue is you are hiding behind the excuse to not be seen. And hiding is a luxury that you cannot afford if you are trying to build and scale a business online. I am talking to my coaches and consultants who are building a brand that is globally. I am talking to you if you want to close clients online, strangers into paid customers, where you are using social media to get the clients. You don't have the privilege to hide, baby boo boo. Okay? I'm also an introvert. Like I used to be so like in my personal life, I'm an introvert. Like I don't like to be in the middle of this room and scream and shout and dance. But I've realized early on in my business that visibility is not about being an introvert. Like it is about how you can be consistent. It is about how you can make it clear to your people that you are solving a specific problem, and you have to be consistent with that in order to be found by your dream clients. And I've also realized the transformation of my clients starts after the transaction, means after they paid me, they are going to get the transformation. Once I realized that, I've realized being the best coach is not enough. I know behind the scene, closed door, I'm the badass coach in the industry. I'm the best coach in the industry. But stopping there won't get me more clients. In order for me to serve more, to impact more, to have more clients, I need to be front door. I need to be visible. And it took me a lot of work, a lot of mindset shifts, a lot of clarity in my strategy to accept that visibility is not about how much I can scream, more about, okay, how can I make myself findable as the best known coach, right? Another thing I hear oftentimes is, okay, so Anu, I can talk about so many things, but if I start talking about one thing and focus on one thing, I will pigeonhole myself, right? And this is a fear that is keeping so many women of color coaches stuck. I've coached plenty of women of color coaches and expert on that. The truth is, clarity doesn't erase your complexity, right? It actually amplifies. It means your clients are not confused because you are too deep. They are confused because you are too vague. You are too generic with what the problem you are solving and who this specific person is. And let's use an example, okay? When you say family stuff, right? When it comes to your program that you are helping your people with family stuff, what does that even mean? Because people hear that and think, is it parenting? Is it the relationship with my parents? Is it generational trauma? Like, what do you mean when you say those generic stuff? And most of the time, women of color coaches and consultants and experts, they keep it very generic because you are afraid to make a decision. And once you made the decision, you are afraid to stick to it. But when you are bold enough to say, I have women heal childhood trauma so they can break generational cycles to get their relationship, their dream relationship, or their dream marriage, you attract the right people instantly. You are talking about one problem, you are talking to this one specific person, you are giving them, hey, with this one tool, one method, I'm going to help you to heal your childhood trauma in 90 days. Example, right? And the wrong people who are not feeling resonated with your messaging, with your specific promise, with how your values are, right? They will scroll past. And that's good. Would you rather have 1,000 people who are ready to pay you 10K, or would you have 100,000 people on your social media who are not even ready and willing to pay you $100, right? It's more important that your right people, your dream clients, are leaning in and saying, she's actually talking to my mind. She's talking to me. She gets me. Like, she gets what I am going through. And this is what you need to solve when it comes to your messaging. You are creating clarity for your audience in order to make the next move, in order to make the next step. So the belief you have to change is this, that being specific doesn't trap you, it actually frees you. It frees your people to recognize you as their dream coach, right? And when you make the decision and you stick with that decision that for 90 days, for 6 months, you're gonna actually focus on being specific within your messaging, you will start seeing more people feeling resonated. You will start to build a community full of people who want to buy from you, who want to work with you. Again, you are not an influencer here, okay? As a coach, as a consultant, expert who is running a business online, and you are only using the content to market your business, you are not a content creator who is now depending on partnerships, who's depending on brand dealerships or partnerships in order to make the money, in order to actually grow and scale your business. You are not an influencer. You are a business owner who uses the content to, like, you are using your content to market your business, your offers. And that's a whole different energy you need to bring in when it comes to creating content. So let's talk about what is it actually costing you if you continue to hide, if you continue to not work on your visibility blocks. And I know, as a woman of color, I know how difficult it is to show up when you were growing up to hide, when you were growing up telling, like your parents telling you, don't speak up, don't use your voice. I know how hard it is to overcome these blocks. But again, as an adult who's running an own coaching company, an own business, you are having cause by not solving that internal block, right? And I want to tell you what those costs are so that you can see, oh shit, I am losing right now by not getting the help, by not overcoming those blocks. So I had someone who told me, like, hey, I deleted Instagram because I feel overwhelmed. I don't know what to post. I need a social media break. Hey, I hear you. I understand if you need a social media break. But if you have a business and you decide to delete it, you decide to actually make a pause on it. So when you delete Instagram because you feel overwhelmed, what happens? Silence, right? Nothing happens. You don't see the DMs from your ideal clients. You don't see anything, right? There is silence happening. So your clients don't know that you are existing. So when you post just for the sake of posting, what happens? You are creating noise, not impact, not using your voice. You are filling space, but no one is paying attention because you are not saying the right things in order to move them to book a call with you or to have a DM conversation, a sales conversation, in order to get in your offer or in order to get the help in order for them to solve the problem. When you only rely on referrals or directories, what happens? You are at the mercy of someone else sending you clients. You are not building demand. You are not in control of the sales, of your conversion, of attracting the right people. You are depending on your clients to send you new clients in order for you to hit the revenue. And I know this is hard and I am coming for you, but every single day you stay invisible, someone else is signing the client that should have been yours. Someone else is hitting the revenue goals where you know you could have hit it elsewhere. And the hard part that stings is it's not because they are a better coach than you. It's because they choose to be visible on their own way, on their authentic way. They are saying the things they need to say. Yeah, they are saying the things that you are afraid to say because you don't know how to use your voice, right? They are showing up consistently even when it feels uncomfortable. I know when I started my live sessions on Facebook, literally, I was shaking my hands, my palms were sweaty. I was literally shitting my pants because English is my third language. I'm from Germany. My mother language is Tamil. My parents are from Sri Lanka. They are refugees. Like, I am born in Germany, and English was not always how I am talking right now. So when I decided to go all in English and then start to do live videos where I know people are going to come live and ask me questions and say something, I was so afraid, friends. And also, I'm an introvert as well. So, but I knew I am building this business online where I am building a brand globally, where I want to work with clients all over the world. And me not working on my visibility blocks, not having clarity and the strategy to show up online and get visible in order to get paid, highly paid as the business coach who is solving business problems, I couldn't just hide. And I had uncomfortable conversations with my coach. I was crying. I self coached myself. Like, I needed to do a lot of things, but I couldn't do it. I know I wouldn't have done it if I didn't have the support from my coach and from a community. And why you are thinking or overthinking how to show up, what the strategy is. Your clients are scrolling past you, they don't feel resonated with your content, and they are hiring someone else, and they like staying stuck in pain that you could have solved it. So if your number one thing is to make a greater impact, to help as many people as possible, you have to stop being selfish, because your work is too powerful to be hidden. And visibility is not about being comfortable, okay? Visibility is about your clients finally being able to find you. And honestly, if you're running a business and you desire to have like a business that makes 6 figures, that scales to 7 figures and beyond, you have to stop being comfortable. When you know you are comfortable, you know that you stopped growing. So if you know the next step is for you to become visible, to be found by your dream clients, and it is making you uncomfortable, you know that you are on the right path. But if you stay comfortable, you know that you are stuck, that you are playing small, and you know that that is selfish for you, for your business, and for your clients. So visibility doesn't mean that you have to be on all platforms, okay? I recommend focus on Instagram and YouTube. YouTube is the number one search engine, the number one platform where people are searching for solutions. Show up on there. Yes, even if you have visibility blocks, even if you are afraid to show up on that platform. I actually ditched TikTok because I didn't see the results. Not only that, I want to grow my YouTube channel. I want to grow it past 100K subs. I want to grow my Instagram, and I know where my clients are hanging out. And these are also the platforms where I convert the most clients, because YouTube, is the best, the 24/7 salesperson for you. Like, it's a sales asset. And when you build the right content, you show up, you can use that in order to convert more people. So again, it doesn't mean that you have to dance on TikTok videos. It doesn't mean that you have to go live every single day, right? It doesn't mean you have to burn out, forcing yourself to be everywhere, to be on every platform. Visibility means that you pick one platform, you have one message, and you have one person that you solve that one big problem, and you show up with clarity and conviction over and over and over again. Business is about skills, and the next skill that you need to build is your visibility skill. Messaging doesn't mean that you have to give up all your passions, okay? It means that you start with one clear entry point, right? That gets the people to know you into the door to make a business with you. And then once you have become known for that one thing, and once they are inside of your world, you can show them the depth of who you are, what your passions are, and talk about all the other stuff. So being an introvert doesn't mean that you have the permission to be visible. It means your style of visibility is going to look different, and that is going to be your power in order to use in your advantage to get the right people in your business. to make actually, if you're a coach, to coach them, if you're a consultant, to get them in your consultation business. So visibility will look different for every single person. Okay? It has to be more intentional, it has to be more intimate, it has to be more magnetic based on who you are. Okay? It doesn't only mean that an extroverted will see more success because they are an extroverted. No. Even if you are introverted and you have the strategy and you work on your visibility blocks, you can be as successful as those extroverted people. Don't use that as an excuse. Okay? And the shift from this video is you don't have to become someone else to be visible. Don't look at other people. Don't compare yourself. That is the number one thing that is going to destroy your business by you scaling to 6 figures and beyond. Okay? As I said, everyone's visibility looks different. What is it going to be yours? You don't have to, if the one thing that is the same for everyone in this industry, every coach, every expert, every consultant, the one thing that is the same is that you have to stop hiding who you are already. That's the thing. So what I want you to take on with this video, okay, is that your work is too powerful to be hidden. Your excuses are costing you not only clients, not only money, but the impact that you want to make globally, the revenue, the business of your dreams. And the only thing that is standing between you and the booked out business with dream clients is that being seen as the best known coach. You know, being the best coach is not enough anymore. You have to become the best known coach in the industry. So if you are tired of posting content with no results, okay? And if you are tired of saying, I just don't know how to show up, or I am an introverted, I don't know, I don't like being in front of the camera. If you are tired of being the best kept secret and you know that you are the best kept secret right now, it's time to do something different. It's your decision. It's you realizing, shit, I have been hidden all the time. I have been playing small, and you want to break that. You want to solve this problem because your clients, they cannot hire you if they cannot find you. That's it. And if this video hits home for you today, apply for my program Leverage 20 by clicking the link in the show notes and book a free consultation call with me where we're going to actually build a strategy around your visibility, around who your authentic self is, so that it works with your personality and not against it, right? So you can finally stop hiding and start signing dream clients. Thank you so much for being here, and I talk to you in the next episode. Bye.